Slide by Eddie Kane Jr.'s channel.
Let me see. Eddie Kane Jr. Eddie Kane Jr. Eddie Kane Jr. Why that sound familiar? Get over here.
Eddie Kane Jr., I'm letting you know right motherfucking now. Do not record my life and go put it on no YouTube channel. No, I'm not playing.
You don't even know me. You keep on merching on Lil Steve. Fuck Lil Steve, dude.
Merching on Lil Steve. Fuck Lil Steve, dude.
What's wrong with you? Oh, you get what I'm saying though, son? I was just like through your block, like spinning your shit, gang. Like, gang, I was just through your shit, like spinning your shit, like this is where you take pictures at. You a goofy, like you take pictures. Ain't nobody heard you until you start doing content. You goofy ass nigga. Like you keep on merching on Lil Steve. I know he rolling in his grave right now every time you lie. Like when you met me, gang. Like be for real with yourself, son. On fast. Nah, you trip.
You bullshit, why?
Gang, when you met me, gang. When you ever get back for your brother? When you ever slid for your brother?
If I told you I don't cry, then I'd be lying.
Not outside.
Get back, gang. I mean that.
If I told you I don't cry, then I'd be lying.
Not outside.
Get back, gang.
Ain't no secret. It's your dude, Eddie Kane Jr. Like, share, subscribe. If you subscribe to me, leave a comment down the post. I'ma sub back to you. Rit. You know what I'm talking about? Hey, my people. Y'all know why we here on Renegade. So y'all just saw 051 Kiddo, man. He was on live and addressing MEMO600. So allegedly Memo has been saying that he knows Kiddo and that they done bumped into each other. They done met, you know what I'm saying? Kiddo, he definitely not feeling that, man. He acting like he ain't never met Memo. Basically saying Memo ain't did nothing out in these streets for the people to know him, except for when he started doing the content. Now, I'ma keep it a buck, man. Memo definitely has been, you know what I'm saying, out here in these streets, man. You know what I'm talking about? Is he like Mad Max or something like that? I would not say that. But always a but, Renegades. Memo has been out there in the field, you know what I'm saying? When things are going down, like Tay 600, he stated that he learned how to do drills from MEMO600. So I don't think you teach a person how to do drills with a you know what I'm saying, a video. You know what I'm saying? I think you got to get out there in the field. So Memo definitely does get in the field. But the one thing for 051 Kiddo, man, like this dude, you just got back out and you just back into the same thing, man. I say this about Kiddo, man. He is all gas, no brakes. You know what I'm saying? He do 100 and just do 100 everywhere. You know what I'm saying? Not just on the straightaway. He do 100 on the one ways, through the cul-de-sacs, all that, man. Like I'm hoping Kiddo can slow down, because hopefully he don't end up in the same spot or worse. You know what I'm saying? Y'all saw that video. Kiddo, he's out there riding through 600 hood, stating that nobody outside. He out there on 44th riding through THF hood. Nothing good comes when you out there doing that, man. Like, now Kiddo done came out. He's been in the stew, you know what I'm saying? Put out a couple songs. And don't get me wrong, Renegades. Is he the best rapper or best lyricist? No, by far. But I gotta say, he's gotten better. You know what I'm saying? I guess, you know what I'm saying, it is nowhere to go but up. You know what I'm saying? Because he really didn't have a rhyme scheme and nothing, but he's getting better at his craft. The more he does it, he's getting better. You know what I'm saying? So I'm hoping he could stay out the way, because that's what Memo's doing. And Memo needs to as well. All the dissing, you know what I'm saying? He dissing Money Duke, and that goes hand in hand with Kiddo dissing Lil Steve, saying F Lil Steve. You know what I'm saying? Y'all gotta slow down with that, man. Memo, really, you got people on your own side looking the back door. You know what I'm saying? Memo really need to be cool. You know what I'm saying? And just move low key, especially when you're in the rack. But hopefully Memo, he's trying to. I gotta say, Memo's definitely making better decisions, but it just seems that that incident with Money Duke, when allegedly Money Duke tried to take him out the game, you know what I'm saying, blicked at him and close range, might have took him up out of there, you know what I'm saying, and was laughing about it. So Memo feel a type of way about that. Hey man, I can't knock him for that. Kiddo, get in that stool, man. Stop spinning these blocks out here, brother. This ain't 2012. I know you've been locked up. This ain't 2012 no more, my guy. But hey, renegades, and now we about to go into just a choice and that was made. Dudes pick their side and just the repercussions of it, all stemming from a rat, Trey 5. Renegades, here we go.
On Looks Good, the Mac case, nigga, Trey 5 telling, nigga. The nigga who they did all that shit with so over, he telling right now on Mac and Looks Good.
And renegades, we're about to dive back into just the situation around Trey 5 and Chief Keef, O Block, and like the ramifications of Von them trying to get him out. So here we go. Trey 5, him and his dude Bang Man, they get knocked. You know what I'm saying? They try to blick at a young lady named White Girl who was suspected of setting up a tune. So next you know, Trey 5 and Bang Man blicking at the cops, blicking at White Girl, don't get her, they get knocked. So now Trey 5, he ends up, while he's in there, Von them trying to get him out. They're trying to, you know what I'm saying, get the money together from Keef. He says, I'm give it to him. Needless to say, he did not. And this is where things spiral out of control. Because from that point on, next thing you know, that's when they feel like they can't get the money given to them. They gonna take it. So they break into Chief Keef house. As we all know. But then it started being, it kind of affected things with Front Street. You know what I'm saying? Because after they, you know what I'm saying, go up in Chief Keef crib, next thing you know, allegedly, there's an incident with Boss Top and Fredo Santana. When Fredo, you know what I'm saying, he was defending, you know what I'm saying, Chief Keef, and he allegedly blicked Boss Top. Yeah, we hear about that. Boss Top steady getting blicked, but boom. So that's Fredo Santana, definitely a beloved member of Front Street. You know what I'm saying? So after that, next thing you know, allegedly, things really start to, like, the relationship just deteriorates with Chief Keef and O Block when his cousin Blood Money was killed. You know what I'm saying? And allegedly it's by T-Roy and Von. And it doesn't help matters that people in raps, Boss Top, Bezu, other rappers are dissing Blood Money in raps, you know what I'm saying? So that relationship is just over with. And the people wonder why Chief Keef, you know what I'm saying, didn't take anybody from O Block. He couldn't trust nobody. Now y'all dude Trey 5, I guess they couldn't work out getting him out, so he tries to get him on his own self out, you know what I'm saying? I told y'all previously about the situation with Trey 5 and Bang Man attempting to take out a white girl and busting at 2 cops. Bang Man gets 21 years. Trey 5 only gets 6 years, and they both doing the same thing. This is the first situation with Trey 5, you know what I'm saying, ratting. And it's messed up that all that situation started with Chief Keef and Von behind a rat, behind Trey 5, man. And this not his only incident of the snitching, you know what I'm saying? Years later, McAdoo 600 and Lil Scud, them, and it's crazy. The same women, one of the same women, the white girl that Trey 5 and Bangman tried to take out, McAdoo and Lil Scud, they take out White Girl and TT. Cats out here doing drills on the women, you know what I'm saying, who allegedly, they say White Girl set up a tune. They take her out, and then they call Trey 5 for the, to, you know what I'm saying, for the ride to pick them up. Trey 5 rats on them, you know what I'm saying? So it's messed up that all this stuff from O Block just there, and now we look, it has even more ramifications because boom, next you know, Front Street and O Block, they're going back and forth, exchanging words on internet. Their relationship is fractured ever since then. With Keef and Fredo popping Boss Top and Blood Money being taken out and O Block and you know what I'm saying, THF and other folks dissing Blood Money. It's been something like under the scenes with Front Street and O Block. Also with 600. They all not tight like they used to be, you know what I'm saying? So so now it has an effect, because now we see Money Duke and Youngin. Allegedly, they were taken out by Front Street. That's the way it's looking. People are saying Front Street, maybe Bloodbath. But needless to say, that Front Street, that came back to bite O Block, man. And they got one of their leading faces out here. Money Duke, one of the last dudes out here, you know what I'm saying? From O Block that's in Get Back Gang, you know what I'm saying? Cat Fuck 12 still out here. He from 600, you know what I'm saying? But as far as from O Block, I wouldn't say Money Duke was the last of the Get Back Gang out here, man. He is gone. And allegedly from Front Street. And all this goes back to that decision from Von, Boss Top, all these cats to just try to take something from Keef, trying to bond out this rat Trey 5, and it still had ramifications down the road, people getting took out. And now with Trey 5, after Money Duke and Youngin get taken out, you know what I'm saying, outside of Pork Chop, Trey 5 is allowed back in the O Block, you know what I'm saying? I don't see how you can let this man do that, man. I mean, you got the O Block Rico, you got Dirk and them out there with you know what I'm saying, the OTF 5. It's just what the feds will do to send one of their moles in there trying to get information. I wouldn't be surprised if Trey 5 was wired up at the funeral. I'ma keep it 100 with you. And it's also now, Renegades, this one might not be on Trey 5. People were speculating that Trey 5 was the one snitching on the Kobe, Mac, and Brick hit. They were saying that Trey 5 was the one giving up info, and a lot of folks thought that. Now, Renegades, we got further information from Mama Duck where she is stating that it wasn't the ops, it was Jaro, you know what I'm saying? And that's why, like, when people were saying that the people came up and shook up with Brick before the hit happened, it was people that he knew. Now, we thought, but, you know what I'm saying, because we know he knew McAdoo, you know what I'm saying, used to hang with him. So people were thinking that it was the ops, some BDs that was the ops. Now, it looked like Trey 5 might not be the rat on that case, because allegedly from what Mama Duck is saying, it's Jaro, you know what I'm saying, his own guys that backdoored, you know what I'm saying, Brick and Kobe, and would eventually would have gotten Duck had not he gotten, you know what I'm saying, assassinated by the O Block 6. But I digress. But all this to say, Renegades, the choices we make definitely have ramifications at the time right now and years later. And that decision for Von, Boss Top, you know what I'm saying, T-Roy, all them cats from O Block to just turn their back on Keef and back Trey 5 just turned out to be tragic for, you know what I'm saying, O Block, their relationship with Chief Keef. I mean, who's to say? Keef could, you know what I'm saying, could have brought some of them cats out there with him. At least Von, T-Roy, you know what I'm saying, get them out the way. Some of these cats might still be alive, you know what I'm saying, I'm talking about. Like, if they out there in Cali with Keef, they out the way and they get into the bag and they not in these streets, you know what I'm saying, getting caught up. Granted, Vaughn got caught up in ATL, so it wasn't even like he got caught up in Chicago. But you know what I'm saying, man. Like the odds of your success and just longevity are greater if you out there with Keef, man. But he couldn't take nobody from the O because he didn't trust not a soul from the O. All them cats, man, he looked at them cats like snakes. Now, E-Dog say he still got a relationship with Keef, so be it, but Keef knew he couldn't trust nobody from the O, man. And for me, that just goes back, man, and like Von, T-Roy, you know what I'm saying? And now Money Duke, Youngin, all these cats, man, it's been affected. And now the O just out here just, they taking L's. OTF taking L's, man. Like, it's bad out here for these cats right now. If you got an OTF chain or an O-Block chain, man, whew, man, it's tight, man. Keep your head on the swivel because cats coming for your head. That's just how I see it, man. Should do Eddie Kane Jr. If you ain't no renegade, hit that sub button. You want to join us on the low key Snitches Get Stitches mission. Hit that join button. Welcome to the Renegades. Man, ain't no secret.
You a gangster now. You on the other side. Whole new ball game. You can't learn about it in school, and you can't have a late start.